In my grandpa's house, food was love. It's how he showed me love. I'd sit down at the dinner table. He'd make me pasta and meatballs. I'd eat as much as I could in my first serving. He'd take my bowl. He'd refill it. He'd come back. I'd have seconds. I'd eat seconds as fast as I could. He'd take my bowl. He'd give me thirds. If there was more left, I'd even have fourths. That's how I grew up eating. All the time. Too much, that's how I learned my habits. And by the time I was in elementary school, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, I wasn't fitting in. The kids were making fun of me. They started calling me names like Chubby. They called me names that made me feel like I wasn't very smart. And I started to not believe in myself very much. I started believing that I wasn't good at much. I'll tell you this. I don't know if you guys remember some of the story I told you last year. Here's what happened. I tried to play sports and it didn't work out. What sport did I try to play? Say it. I tried to play kickball. I ran up, I kicked the ball as hard as I could. I completely missed. Everybody started laughing at me. I tried to play baseball and I had a glove on. I caught the ball with the glove. I threw the ball. When the ball was coming back, I wasn't ready. I cringed like this, and the ball hit me right in the head, the baseball right here. I never wanted to play baseball after that. When that happened, kids laughed at me again. I was always being laughed at when I played sports, so I didn't want to do that anymore. Girls were absolutely repulsed by me. I talked to a girl on the playground, and she'd be like, "Ew, you're gross." You guys, this kind of thing happens in schools all over the place. Kids say these things to each other. They say, "You're gross, you're disgusting, get away from me." Those things hurt. They hurt so bad, I'm here talking about it 20 years later. 20 years later, I still remember those moments, those times on the playground. It hurt so bad, but I didn't give up. I hoped that things would change when I got into junior high school. When I got into junior high school, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, I wanted things to be different. And they were. Because now, the kids weren't calling me chubby anymore. Now, they called me fat. And nothing. I know. They laughed at me then too. All the kids laughed at me every day. Everywhere I went, kids were laughing at me. They were making fun of me. You know why? Because it made them. It wasn't just one person making fun of me. It was a group of people making fun of me because they would all laugh together and it hurt so bad. I'll tell you this, I didn't know what to do. My parents got a divorce. When my dad left, I felt alone. I went to school, kids would make fun of me, so I just went home. And I would just sit there in front of the couch. I'd watch TV. I'd play video games. I started eating junk food all the time. I had pasta. I'd eat pizza. I'd have candy, ice cream. Does anyone remember how many sodas I drank a day? I drank 6 sodas a day. You guys remember. You guys, I didn't really think much about it when I was doing it. I just knew that I didn't want to move. I didn't want to exercise. And when I would drink 6 sodas a day, I would eat junk food all the time. It was the only thing that made me feel a little happy for a moment. And then I'd go to school and everything would repeat itself. Nothing was going to change. I didn't think anything would. By the time I got to high school, I weighed over 300 pounds. But here's the thing. All the things I'm telling you about, the kids that would make fun of me, the names they would call me, that wasn't the worst part. The worst part wasn't the names that kids called me. It was that I believed it to be true. I believed all those things. They called me the names, but that's not the worst part. I believed it. Every day it became more and more real.